Hello, I'm Ivan Teller. Hello, I'm Ivan Teller. Today's date is March 25th, 2015. I just did my introduction video of my history into channeling. I've been more of a psychic. I've been a channeler, so I've been channeling for a week now. Pretty exciting. Yeah, this is nuts. No, you got that right. Didn't see this coming. I like doing it. It feels right. I feel like this is this is where I belong. Psychic stuff, tarot cards and whatever doesn't work. Oh yeah. While we're here, I forgot. I got it up here. Betsy Morgan. That's how I learned how to do this. Don't necessarily recommend it to everybody because I think my case is a little bit different. But Betsy Morgan's how I learned how to do it, and but that's not for everybody. I think I had help. So anyway, or I did have whatever. There's something else I was going to add, but I forgot what it was. I guess it's not that important. Okay, we're going to channel and see what we get. I have an idea of what is going on, but not necessarily. There's a lot going on up there, that's for sure. We are definitely in a shift of... we're shifting out of where we're at, let's put it that way. The norm you call always I am, but I think most of us are shifting out of this materialistic world. Yeah. It's slowly happening, but eventually we're going to be pushed out of it. Because I guess you can say we've hit the end of it. So anyway, it's not a bad thing. Change sucks to some, but not everybody. Some people can't wait for change. So anyway, see you later. guess I must give you a name about Hamnet. Hamlet. Hamnet. Whatever. Hamnet. You'll figure it out. Make up whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I am on a ship above your planet. Not on the same one as your D's do. I am on another ship not too far. We're all in communications with each other. We've been watching this progress. One of the few that can channel through him and have his eyes open. Not many can do that. Not yet. The world is going through a transition. They always say that. We are breaking you out of your norm right now. I am not in charge of the weather. I don't deal with that. I deal with public relations on your planet, such as your politicians. I am on a name-to-name basis with many of them. I do not have any, what you call, anger towards any of them. I'm very calm, and I talk to them on a daily basis. They're not happy with what's going on. This transition. They don't like any of it. They know they're losing their power. Your president knows. Of course, he's not going to tell you. As for the political landscape you're going through right now, it's going to dramatically change over the course of time. No time soon, but everything's going to change. Your eye is right now clouded, and eventually it will be clear. Why I'm here right now is to tell you that you're the ones that oppose you, the darkness on your planet. I don't want to name who they are exactly, but they are extraterrestrials that have been here for a very long time. Have been negotiating to get rid of us. Say we're bad for the planet and all that, which is nonsense. We are going to... You're always shifting, that is true. But we are breaking the landscape of your political systems little by little. You're not going to see it coming right now, but big changes are coming. As for, you're not going to be able to recognize your political adversaries. They're going to be we are intervening so much now. We are part of it so much where they have to change. Because your vibration of your planet is rising. And they're losing consciousness, if that makes any sense. They're losing their grip. And they're... I don't want to mention who they are. The extraterrestrials that aren't very positive to your kind. Yep. You know who they are. I don't want to name them. It just doesn't... I don't want to cause any conflict. We have enough of them as it is. I am what you call a diplomat, definitely. That's another word that you use. We use something else. We've been working constantly with trying to make ourselves known to you and figure out different ways of how to do it. That's true. This whole thing with L is a perfect example of that. Many are terrified of what they're planning and scared, and we're trying to even the waters down to make it not so catastrophic. Unfortunately, they will have to kill the economy again. They will have to kill the economy, but we're going to try to make it less negative, because it's very negative, unfortunately. We're working on it. We're working with the Lyrans. They are monitoring this transmission right now, and they will communicate through this conduit over time. I want to reassure. I want you to know that we are trying to make life easier for you. As for this whole thing with L in 2027. 2026, definitely you will start seeing more of us in their skies. I don't want to get into any predictions at all because that one's already been brought up already about 2027. How can we... I'm trying to figure out the right words here for you. One moment. Go with this. The whole thing with Russia right now. I think that's a hot topic right now about world domination and all of that. Okay, I'm going to have to mention them. I want to talk about them. Reptilians that are working with Putin have, I would say, gotten angry with him recently. And they want to get rid of him. So you might see a lot happening in Russia right now. Some tidal waves, if you want to call it that. As some of the things I talk about when I talk about political situations, you might not understand it. Because I don't want to give in too much what I'm getting into. But the political structures are going to start changing, definitely with Russia. Russia might be the first one because there's a lot of ugly there that doesn't need to be there. What I'm getting at is that the restrictions you see, might as well mention the homosexuality and restrictions, those type of things, free speech. You're going to start seeing those not be as restricted, not be so. Those restrictions are going to see them die down. Putin is becoming, I think you've heard this, more of himself. And you're going to see that over time. There's big changes coming out. I don't want to go in. I can only speak of so much. But I'm trying to bring down the waves of anarchy, especially with L, because L really ruffled a lot of feathers. And that was... But we're trying to figure out the right way of doing things. And anyway, we're working with humans and we're doing our best. And especially speaking through this one, this conduit can say things that others can't say. He has understandings that some don't understand. Everybody's different. This one's more of the political conduit, not much of the science, but more of the political. This one's had many past lives with this type of thing, with politicians and all that, so I don't like politics, but anyway, this one seems to have a understanding of it and stays away from it. Which all you should do. Anyway, what we're getting at here is that I can't say everything I want to say. But your political world is changing. It's shifting into I wouldn't say positive, but I would say different. Of course, that doesn't make any sense to some of you, but some will. Where it's not going to be like it used to be. Let's just leave it at that. As for our alien friends, us in your skies, and you're frustrated, I am not. I stay calm because I understand them. I understand who I'm dealing with. You know, I'm one of the few that understands the politicians of your world. Been studying, and I've been trained to deal with them and be patient with them. Not walk out all angry. I don't do that. But many things are coming to a change. I want to bring up L once again. The economy will crash, but let's put it this way: the safety of man is going to be. People are going to be safer than you thought. Casualties will be minimal. I can't go into super details, but I just wanted to realize that what we were planning was, well, it wasn't us, but what we are planning with L, but we're going to soften the damage, basically. Because we understand all the manipulations that's been on your planet. And I might as well mention it, reptilian presence on your planet. I didn't want to mention them, didn't want to say anything about them. They are monitoring this right now, so I had to be careful, because I have to talk to them later, and then I'm never going to hear the end of it. We must realize that the best way to describe it is the veil is being lifted slowly, and soon many will see us. And it's going to happen slowly over time. I can give you a date. Between now and 2017, you're going to see more of us. We're going to become more in your culture. Many of us have already infiltrated, but have joined your cultures in a positive way, obviously, because we want this to be a positive outcome. We see many of your talents, and your world is just fascinating to us. I mean, some of us don't understand. I understand your world. Many don't. And me being through this conduit's helping me be educated. But you must realize that between now and 2017, you're going to see a huge shift. This has already been planned, of more extraterrestrials being embedded in your culture in a way where people would see that, yes, you are not alone. Because the spirit world, however you want to call it, the spirit world is working with this planet to keep it alive, keep it from. This is a shift that they've been planning for ages, or the inception of this planet. But the shift is coming, and when it happened, this is already predestined as for the shift. But as for seeing us, is going to become more rapid. And it'll be positive, but it won't be too overbearing either, if that makes any sense. I'm not going to go into details of how that's going to happen, but it will be. And we're going to be everywhere in time. Friendly, of course, and positive, of course, but we're going to be everywhere. We are everywhere now, but you just don't see us. But we're going to be everywhere in your culture, in your worlds, where you will start to realize that we are here. I would say make appearances, and be positive appearances. That's what we're working on right now. It's like an alien invasion, but a very positive alien invasion, if that makes any sense. This has been in the works for quite a long time, but you probably wanted to know when it's starting. Not now. This is the early stages of it. I can tell you this, around 2017 you're going to see more of it. But your energy would be a lot higher by then. Right now it's moving up good. It'd be a lot higher where this will be easy for us to interact with you. I know some of this might not make any sense, but hopefully something you understand. We will start making more appearances across your world. On your planet, not in the skies, on the ground. We'll be moving around you. It's strange, but you'll understand what happens. Yeah, first thing that comes to mind is we'll appear and then disappear. Those type of things. Not exactly like that, but this has already been, as I said before, worked on for a very long time. To make the transition easy. I know it doesn't make, anyway, I don't want to go into that anymore. There won't be any nuclear explosions or anything so we can show themselves. They don't want to go into that. Just so we save the day and all that. We can't do that. It's against we're not allowed to do that. What we can do is make ourselves known to you, but in a psychic way, if that makes any sense. Where your senses will pick up, so I think I just saw an alien. I know that sounds strange, doesn't it? That's what we're talking about. If you're walking along or in a crowd, it's like, you know what? Was that an alien just walked by me? That type of stuff. Sounds strange, but that's what we're working on. So I hope that helps you. I am signing off. I've said hopefully exciting things. God bless all of you. Well, that was interesting.